Hello everyone, welcome to the Daily News Brief. US President Donald Trump has said that Iran would no longer exist if the US is forced to resume the war, as he accused Iran of violating ceasefire agreement. US forces have conducted strikes in Iran in and near the Strait of Hormuz in response to Iran's drone attack on a ship. Earlier, CENTCOM has said that US military aircraft targeted Iranian military surveillance infrastructure, communication systems, air defense sites, drone storage facilities, and mine layer capabilities. Iranian IRGC has said that it had launched missile and drone strikes targeting US military sites in Kuwait and Bahrain in response to recent US attacks on Iranian positions. The attacks come in the wake of a framework deal between the US and Iran. The foreign minister of Bahrain had a phone call with his Pakistani counterpart as renewed Iranian strikes targeted US sites in Bahrain and Kuwait. Bahrain has said that it had intercepted and destroyed a number of Iranian missile and drone attacks on its territory. And Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi is on a visit to Iraq and he has met his Iraqi counterpart Fuad Hussein in Baghdad. The two ministers discussed bilateral relations and they also discussed arrangements for funeral of the late Iranian Supreme Leader Sayyid Ali Khamenei. And Lebanese President Joseph Aoun has spoken with his US counterpart Donald Trump and told him that Lebanese state will assume responsibility for implementing the recent agreement reached with Israel. And in Venezuela, death toll has risen to 1,430 as two powerful earthquakes struck the country on Wednesday. Venezuelan National Assembly President says 3,238 people were injured and 3,142 families were displaced. He said that more than 30,000 personnel have been deployed to support rescue and relief efforts. And Football World Cup has entered the knockout stage. South Africa, Canada, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Ivory Coast, Cape Verde, Democratic Republic of Congo, and Egypt have qualified for the knockout stage of a World Cup for the first time in history. The teams that have been eliminated are Haiti, Turkey, Tunisia, Jordan, Panama, Qatar, Curacao, Czechia, Iraq, Uruguay, Saudi Arabia, New Zealand, Scotland, Uzbekistan, South Korea, and Iran.